Jackie here from jmccreate.blogspot.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator for the UK and I live in Northern Ireland. And I'd like to thank you for stopping by my channel today. And this is what we're going to make today. We're going to make this card here. So we are. Okay, and we're actually going to make the box for it as well, although I've just realised I forgot to cut the card for it, but we'll do that in a minute. This one is using the Flower Shop. Where's the stamps? I need the stamps. Okay, I need the Flower Shop stamps and matching punch. For the box I used rose red to match the rose red that I used on here. I used rose red and powder pink inks to make the flower, and I used Pear Pizzazz for my leaf. You see that tiny little leafy thing in there? Okay, I used Pear Pizzazz for it, and I also used a stamp from that comes from the Flirty Flowers, that little tiny stamp. Where does that Let's Celebrate come from, I wonder? Oh, who knows, I'll find it later. Anyway, so I wanted to make a card with dimension so that I could show you how to make the box to fit it in, because it's quite easy. So it is. So when I saw this card without these three flowers on it, I thought it was gorgeous the way it was, but I had it in my head I wanted to do a dimensional one, so I just went ahead with the plan. Okay, so rose red, powder pink and white, and these are just little pearl flowers from my stash. So the next one, we're using the same Flower Shop Stampin' Punch. We're using, I used Pear Pizzazz for the leafy thing, so I'm going to use that again. We are going to use Tangerine Tango and Grapefruit Grove. Okay, and I have my stamps all ready to roll. I'm putting this, I've already made up two of the flowers, and I found these little orangey ones. That's where the colour scheme came from, for I found three of these in my, what I call my jar of goodness. I should have showed you that. This is my jar of goodness. It's full of lots of little resin flowers. This is a Yankee Candle jar, which I clean and then we use for my embellishments. I've got loads of them. So what do we need? Card base 11.5 by 4 1/8, scored at 5 3/4. Card mat, and that is 5.5 by 3 7/8, and that's Tangerine Tango. And then a white layer which we're going to do our stamping on, and that is 3 5/8 by 5 1/4. Okay, so I've already created two of the flowers. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I did the third one and get it ready before I actually do my stamping on there. So I've also punched out a lot of little, these are going to be masks, because I'm going to do a wee bit of masking. Right, where's my embossing tool? Okay. This is just one I got at eBay. Right, I used two different flowers. I used this one and this one. Okay, so I snipped one of them. It's going to be the base, so I'm just going to leave that like that, and do that, and then do that. Okay, that's going to be what my flower sits on. So then we need a layer. So I'm just snapping down slightly each petal, and then I am going to cut down the middle about 2/3 of the way, and I am going to do that on all of these. I've already done it in this one. Good girl, Jackie. So just snip it down a little bit, because you don't want it to fall apart when you do your embossing. And then snip down the middle about 2/3 of the way. Okay. Right, I've only just got this stamp set and punch like about a month ago. So we're going to do this on the back of it, just round and round and round it goes. Turn it over and do that. Okay, and that bit's gone in behind and you don't want it to. Okay, so we're going to put a bit of glue on there. We're going to stick that one on top, and we're going to firm it, right? And you're going to do that, you do turn about the solid and then the solid and then the pattern. So just okay, don't go too hard, otherwise you'll break it, which totally defeats the purpose. And by pushing it down while the glue's on it, it'll help it hold its shape. And the reason I wanted to make a box is because you can't give a card like this in an envelope. It would just get ruined. And that would just defeat the whole purpose of what you've done, because you're making a pretty card and you want it to stay pretty. Okay, so stick that last one on top. I'm going to go and lift my glue gun. I have it on charging. Okay. Is it warm enough? It might be warm enough. Okay, and then I'm going to stick my little orange bud in the middle. Okay, and that's our three flowers for on top of the card. Okay, I don't need that anymore. Sorry. I'm not a very tidy stamper. Right, the solid one and the lightest. Okay. I haven't enough strands for this. And then let's do our mask again. Okay, where did I put the other one? There, is that it? Yes. And we're doing this one in Tangerine Tango. Oops. Okay. And that's our stamping. So now we're going to do our let's celebrate. Oops, I'm a bit too far over. So it'll have to go there. Alright. Now we need to do our wee leaf. Put this away before I make another hash. I'd like that over that way a bit, but I'm not doing it again. And right. This is Pear Pizzazz. Okay. And you're just adding a few bits of this. Okay. I think that will do me. Take my mask off. Right, that's that one finished with. And that wee tiny one comes from Flirty Flowers, I think. Okay, so let's get ready to rumble. What did I do with my glue gun? I need to put it on again. Where is it? Did I put it back? Left it over there. Right. So that's going on there. And then that's going on our card base, like that. And I actually think this would be a nice card on its own without putting a dimension on. But like I said, I wanted to show you how you make a box. Okay. Put that on our base. Right, now, I actually preferred the pink one to the orange one, but I wanted to do a different colour for a change, because I always do pink and purple. I'm a pink and purple kind of girl, so I'm breaking out of my comfort zone. So you just guesstimate where you want these on top. Okay. And you get your glue gun. And put it on. Okay. So, there we go. That's our 2 cards. Where's the other one? Oops, lost it. Okay, that would be our 2 cards there. Right, I'm going to go and cut a piece of the card, orange card, to make a box, and I'll be back in a jiff. Right, this is the stamp set that I got the Let's Celebrate from. It's called Confetti Celebration, and I got the little tiny leaf one off the Flirty Flowers. Okay, now we're going to make a box to hold our cards so that it doesn't get destroyed in transit. You need a piece of card that is 10 by 7.5. You want to score the long side at 1/2, 4 3/4, 5 3/4, and 9.5. And you want to score the short side at 1/2, 6.5, and 7. Okay? So 1/2, 4 3/4, 4 3/4. That should only be 1/2. 5 1/4. That should be. I'm pretty sure that should be 5 1/4. It's only supposed to be a 1/2 inch deep. So then we need 6 1/4, 7 1/4, 8 1/4, 9 1/4. 9.5 is right. It's just that should be 5 1/4. Please amend that. 5 1/4. Then you want to turn it to the short side and you score at 1/2. You score at 6.5 and you score at 7. Okay? Get rid of your scoreboard. And we need our bone folder. Okay. So I'm going to burnish. Okay. So my husband will be off shortly next week, I think, on his 5-day break. So I told him I've booked an afternoon so that he can show me how to add music and movie maker and speed it up. We don't. I'd be lost without him. Right. So these two, you want to take those 2 wee squares off. Top right, okay? You want to cut down to a second score line in the middle too. Okay. And you want to cut the top one off completely. Okay. That is going to be folded in like that. So we need that one. So at the last one, cut straight down to the second score line and take the top one off. And then you can just slightly miter those if you want. Now, I was using my corner rounder this morning when I made that other box. The bin men, well, the men that come to wash the bins, came. So I went and paid him, and when I come back, I couldn't find me, and I still can't find my blinking can't find me what do you call it? Corner rounder. Oh my word, everything went blank then. So you leave those two long ones and you take these two off completely. See if, oops, let there be light. So if that goes over that, I suppose you do it that way. Okay, lay it down and take these two off completely. Okay. I'm going to try and neaten that up as best I can with my eyesight. Okay. Then at the bottom, that is going to go over like that. At the bottom, you want to remove the left tiny square. Okay. And you want to cut down these two in the middle and then cut down the last one. And then if you just once again miter them. And that is it for your cutting. So this is what you should have in the end. Okay. Okay, good look at that. That'll be your template in the end. Take a screenshot. I finally figured out how you do that, would you believe? Right. So where do you want to glue? You want to put glue on, if you have it like that, you want to put glue on your left hand side. Right, tuck your bottom two in, that one over. Oops. Put that one over and put glue on there. See? And then it's going to take a minute or two for that to go off. Okay. I need my ruler. Okay, so you're just going to put your ruler in and okay, and then you just put your card in. And you fold them down and you fold that in, and that's it done. Now, if I find my corner rounder, I will corner round them and make them neater. But that's what I wanted to show you how to make today. So, this is the orangey one. and this is the pinky one. So I hope you like what I've made. I'd love you to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and most importantly I'd love you to come back for more. Until next time, Jackie out.